Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Beta, baby. It's been a little while, hasn't it? It has been quite a little while since the last time I played this. Okay, I did actually get on the world today, don't be fooled. It has been a few months since the last time I got on this world. So, let's just get right into it. Alright, so I can explain this. Alright, because I did actually try to make it. Oh, okay, it looks like my controls have reset. I'm just gonna set this to jump needs to be Q and drop needs to be R because I'm left-handed. Man, you guys remember when it was this simple? When the control scheme was this simple? Or even just when the game was this simple, man. That's why I love beta Minecraft. People are like, oh, it's so bare bones there. Nah, man, I like it. I like it like this. Okay, so I started working on the island outpost. This little gravel road's kind of a work in progress, but I basically made this little bridge. I tried to make a recording, but I wasn't really happy with it. Which, you know, my standards of quality aren't that high. Y'all know that, but I just wasn't happy with the recording I made. Right? So I just didn't even bother. Well, I was like doing this commentary, but it got like really weird and like personal, and I don't really know what got into me, but yeah. So I was all I really did, right? So after the last episode, I ended up doing some more mining for diamonds, and I found 11. I remember that because I actually went back and watched, and I ended up getting 11 diamonds, which is pretty good. Made myself a nice, well, a few new tools, but these diamond tools should last a little while. It's gonna be a while before I gotta go mining again, so I should pretty much be set. And yeah, it's as simple as that. And then I started on the bridge. And I had ideas a few months ago when I did this, but those ideas are gone now, so we're just gonna have to start back from scratch, but that's alright. You know, that's alright. We're gonna make it work. This video is gonna be pretty long, but not like hours and hours long, maybe like around 2 hours. I do have something I gotta do in like 2 hours from now, so we're just gonna chill and play some Minecraft in the meantime. Hope you guys are doing well. It's turning night, but we shouldn't have too many problems with the mobs. There's not much land around for them to spawn. Though I should torch up this island and the bridge so I can work on it at night. I do remember that where you see those logs is where I was gonna have like little archways, and basically the archways were gonna have glowstone hanging from them. And I guess I was gonna do like fence or something, and it'll kind of look like a rope. And did my brightness reset too? Is brightness even a feature in beta? I don't even remember. I guess not. Oh, well, I guess I'm just used to the game automatically setting my brightness to moody every once in a while just for fun. Okay, let me close it. Ah, how did I fall? Oh, a leaf decayed right out from under me. Okay, I am gonna. There's no mobs spawning because this island's too small while I'm standing on it for mobs to spawn. So I'm just gonna close my window real quick, and then we're gonna lock down. I find just harvesting blocks like this to be very peaceful, but then I find a lot of repetitive activities to be very zen, kind of very just relaxing. Like, like just the 3 a.m. strip mining session or the tree chopping for several hours. Very relaxing to me. Yay, yay. Unless it's these big trees, then it's not relaxing. Then it makes me very upset. Oh, look at that beautiful base in the distance. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Like a city highway. Just a few trees left. Just a few trees. Alright. Now we just gotta wait for those leaves to decay. Ah! Ah! Oh no, we're in trouble. Skeletons are so... Do I have arrows? Yeah, I have arrows. Skeletons are so dangerous. But even more dangerous is the sound effect. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, there's another one. Okay, we should be safe. Even though there's no like sprinting and the combat is so bare bones, it feels so much more stressful because you're so slow and all you can do is this. Look at all these animals. Where do all these animals come from? Yeah, so if I just show you real quick, I'm gonna turn down this music. Alright, you guys gotta be able to hear me talking. Let's turn it down to like 10%, you know? Okay. It's so slow. And it feels worse because I actually tried to. I have to like remember. This is the Nether portal, right? Yeah, but I sealed it off. I don't know why I sealed it off. I have no idea what caused me to seal it off. Maybe I thought that a ghast was gonna come through it or something, and then just. Like, could you imagine if that was? Could you imagine if you built a big enough Nether portal that a ghast could just come out and just start like bombarding you while you're in your house? Cause like a forest fire. Oh no, that'd be disastrous. Yeah, so I wasn't down there. That was the cave that I found and pretty much mined out. I remember that. But what I did was I basically started a strip mine. And there's really not much to see. I don't even need to show you this. I don't even need to show you this. It's a strip mine. I'm just trying to make sure you guys are updated on my progress. You know, so I used it to mine cobblestone, that sort of thing. Lit up some jack-o'-lanterns to be quirky. You know, some food. Already took all the ore out, but you know, I spent quite a few hours off camera mining, just so you guys don't have to watch that. Because you know, I'm all about doing the mining, but watching somebody just do this for several hours, sorry, that's not. Sorry, babe. I'm not about that. Anyways, let's get out of here, sleep the night away, and continue. Get out of here, a little mine shaft here. Okay, so I did want to show this. I actually did finish the tower. I think at the end of the last episode, I just stared off in the distance from from on top of the unfinished tower for like the last 2 minutes of the video. It was cringe, as you know. But but yeah, I finished that. It's a pretty good view, even at night. It's a pretty good view. Let's see here. It's gonna look really nice when this is lit and you have like a tower here, or like kind of an outpost. Apparently I didn't torch up that area good enough. There's a zombie walking around. Um, I am debating whether or not actually to build something there. I know I've said I want to build something there, but I'm kind of debating it. It says just eat up and then go to sleep. Um, yeah, I should be good with what I got. Let's just go to sleep. Do I have glowstone? No. Well, I could also use jack-o'-lanterns to light the bridge. That'd be kind of neat. Nah, but I think I'm gonna do glowstone. So I have the glowstone here. I think I'm gonna make some fences. I have logs. Let's just put this away for now. And put that away. What else? That's war. Trying to like rediscover my chest organization. Back then, chests, well, back then, in beta, chests just so easy to organize. I don't even know why I have a craft. Oh, I know why. Because I was going to build. These can... Yeah, we're good. We're good. Why don't we grow ourselves a little birch tree? Watch out for that creeper. Right, so... This must be all the zombies that burned up. They drop feathers. Those little quirks. Alright. So what are we thinking? I'm gonna have to come up with something on the spot here. Maybe that. And then like some staircases. Oh my god. Crafting the way crafting tables used to be, I swear to god. Maybe like this. And then can you do it? I don't think there's no upside down. No. There's no upside down staircases either. So you just gotta kind of that. Except I want it to face sideways. Is that even possible? There is no sideways. I'm like rediscovering all the quirks. Okay. Okay. That. Where did my fourth one go? I had a fourth staircase. What the heck happened? Oh, right. You don't get them back when you break them, do you? There you go. In fact, maybe I like this situation. Maybe I'll have it go like that, but it might be too cramped. We'll just have to see how I'm feeling when it's done. I'm gonna do that like a few more times to kind of finish this bridge and just basically make it light. And then these will extend down into the water. But I'm not gonna have it go like all the way down to the bottom because you're not really gonna see down there. No point. So yeah, let's just do this. Right. So first off, I need to make some staircases. So let's just... Just craft an awkward silence. All right, give it, give it to me. Hmm. And maybe I'll do a little stone slab. I think, yeah, that's what I, yeah, okay. And go up here and do like a stone slab to top it off. There we go. Eh. And I can't do a stone slab like this, I'm pretty sure. It'll do. It's fine. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. 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 Maybe it's too like bulky. Okay, I came up with a new idea. What I could do is make it look like it's like suspended by a. Will I even get that back if I break it that way? I don't think so. Oh no, I do. Is it weird that I like the empty look? Like, is it weird that I like it empty like that? Okay, I can't place it. For some reason, it's not letting me put it there. Hmm. I actually like that. What the heck? It looks so stupid, but I like it. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay. Um, so we're just gonna follow that down the line. Yeah, see, he won't let me. Huh. I'm discovering more quirks every day. Okay. Oh, no, that's the glowstone. Wait, no. No. Oh, no. Now it's gonna give me glowstone dust. Yep. Warp. I'm pretty sure it actually gave me more than 4. So that's actually more than 1 glowstone refund. I didn't even know that was possible. And then I actually need to go craft some more stone slabs. So let's do that. Let's craft some more stone slabs. 'Cause I don't actually have any stone in my inventory. I foolishly put it all away. So I think that beta Minecraft has this very lonely, solitary feel to it. It has this feel to it like you're in your own world, you know? Like when you create your world, it's your world versus a world. It's your world that you made for your use. And it's in a way comforting. It's as comforting as it is unnerving. right? Because isolation can be very unnerving. Loneliness can be very unsettling and uncomfortable. But you're not just, but to me, it doesn't feel lonely, it just feels alone. You know, there's a difference between being lonely and being alone, right? So, me, I've never had a very big social circle because I'm Gen Z, so I spend all day on my phone instead of like going outside and making friends. So it's not giving off the level of light I was hoping for. I might have to intervene and do boom boom glowstone because this is an unacceptable amount of light. Now that I see it at night, wow. I thought glowstone was supposed to give off more light. Okay. No, we're actually not gonna. We're just gonna put torches. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do torches. Look, it almost feels like the torches are giving off better light than the glows. Well, it's about the same actually. I'm gonna do it like that, and it'll still look nice. And I think that's light enough to keep the mobs away. So yeah, we should be set. Of course, I could also have just done glowstone on the base. Trapdoors in this game yet? Forgot, I'm forgetting. Ich vergessen. Ich sehr vergessen. Oh well. We're gonna continue regardless. Ooh. Weird parameters you have to fulfill to be able to place a fence. Might do a stone slab like this. No. Is it not gonna let me do it on the upper? No. No stone slabs. Ay ay ay. Alright. You know what? I want to just make sure this bridge is safe. So we're just gonna do torches. At least for a little bit. Just so nothing spawns. Just zombie, but I don't think it's gonna bother me. So me, I'm a very introverted person. And this is a topic that I'm kind of passionate about, right? Because I have never had a particularly large social circle in my life. And when I was a kid, you know, that when I was in school, I was kind of that like loner that didn't really have that many friends. I mean, I had people that I talked to and hang out with, but it wasn't, I would never hang out with anyone like outside of school or like go to their house or anything. Every friendship I had was like strictly in school and like strictly kind of surface level. So it was never like I had any like real like serious friends because after high school I'm pretty sure I we all went our separate ways. as is pretty much always the case, and I'm sure that I narrowly occupy the space in the minds of those who actually knew me and talked to me during my time in the wonderful public education system. It's just one of those things. And so far in my adult life, well, I don't want to say so far, because I've had eras. See, I, as a coping mechanism, started going online and having a lot of online friends. I actually, when I turned 19, was it? I got a Oculus Quest 2 for my birthday. And I really wanted one. I mean, it was a really great birthday gift. And I played a few VR games. And then, you know, like a few like actual games that I liked. But that also got me into this one VR game called VR Chat. And I don't know, like, if you've never heard of VR Chat, it's like basically like social media if it was like you were literally inside of it. Because I mean, it's VR, you're in the game. Like, you are in the game with the headset and everything. And I developed a whole entire social circle in VR Chat. And don't get the wrong idea, because I know those of you that know that that game hosts a lot of weirdos. I was not a weirdo in that game. Not in an illegal way. I was a legal weirdo. And that was a disgust. Well, and I only say that because a lot of people that play that game end up like doing drugs while playing that game, or they end up like doxing people or like stalking people because that game just has tons of like sick people, like genuinely sick in the head people that play it. It also has a lot of very lonely people. There's also a lot of like creeps that a lot of like groomers that prey on like minors in that. Yeah, it's not even a game. It's not a game. It's like a social platform. I'm gonna get some more torches to light up this bridge. Right, but I'm not gonna talk about that too much. I'm just gonna say that as a coping mechanism, I developed a whole entire um, social life and a whole friend group that I had that I met them all in VR chat and we talk on like Discord and stuff every day, and it felt really good. Like it felt really nice to have that sense of community and sense of belonging because I never had that when I was younger, like ever during my childhood. And it wasn't because, and it's not like I had like a bad childhood. When I was in school, I didn't get like bullied or anything. It was just very lonely. Like it's not like I ever dated anyone when I was in school or ever, or like I said, I had a big friend group, or I didn't go to homecoming or prom or did any extracurriculars. Um, and pretty much in all my free time, I would just go home and play games. I used to play games a lot more than I do now. And it just felt really good to finally feel like I actually had like friends. But it was all artificial. It was a very artificial means of feeling like you belong. Literally, you're putting yourself in an artificial world with people in artificial bodies to have something that you could have in person without paying several $100s for a headset. And what I mean to say is that this applies to like the world today and how sometimes it feels very artificial. Like, just to go back to VR, and I won't talk about VR chat much longer because I'm not trying to have a serious discussion about what the hell did I? Oh, whoops, whoops. I'm not trying to have a serious discussion about freaking VR chat. I'm just trying to give a little bit of backstory. So, so, oh yeah, the sword's the proper tool. You won't get the stairs back unless you use sword. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it it was a means to feel connection in a way that felt very risk-free because you don't have to risk, you know, the social anxiety, like feeling that unpleasant feeling of social anxiety. And a lot of people, and it got so bad that I even started dating in VR chat. I'll admit that. I'll admit that as a cautionary message to to anyone that's willing to listen. Don't don't just just don't. Firstly, because people in that platform are unhinged and you do not want to date any of them. Um, but also because even though it might make you feel happy, you're running away from a real relationship. And people take that so far that they will spend thousands of dollars on haptic hardware so that they can have like oh whoops in the wrong so they can do like the unmentionable inside of that platform and actually feel it and get immersed in it and have avatars that have dynamic like penetration. And, wait, what? What? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? No, it's like it's not like this. What? Oh, you know what? I bet. Is it like this? What? Am I about to look up how to craft a fence? Am I about to look up how to craft a fence? Am I going? Let me get my phone. Hold on. I don't want to tab out. I'm scared it's gonna break my recording. Can you tell I'm not a pro at this game? Let's see. Minecraft fence recipe. There we go. Yeah, that's the recipe. That's the recipe. What the heck? Or is it? I saw another image. Oh, it's not that yet. Okay. It's not that. Okay. I just made four. Do I have four more? I think I have more than four more to do. Let's make some more sticks. Oh. Can you tell I'm like a pro Minecraft player? Anyways, I never did that with any of my partners that I had in VR chat. I couldn't afford the haptic equipment. And I don't think I would have ever took the plunge and actually bought it because none of my like partners in that game had it. So I never felt any peer pressure. Anyone that I knew, I knew one guy that had it and one guy that did it, and he was like, I don't know why I don't know why I did that. But he wasn't in a Anyway, I'm not gonna trail off, but he wasn't in a good place. He's doing better now, though. He got a real girlfriend, and he's doing so much better now. But when that, so I had one. There's just one girl that I was with in VR, and it felt really good because we would talk to each other like every day, and like every, and it was like little, right? Because it's a long distance relationship, so it was all about the little things, like waking up in the morning and seeing like a good morning message, or playing a game like this. We actually played a lot of this game together and enjoyed it. It was like, oh, it's all sticks. It sticks, and it only makes two fences. But it was all just a coping mechanism, I think, for both of us. And it ended, and it didn't end well. And it feels weird to say this, but the first real heartbreak I ever had in my life occurred in VR chat. So stupid. Like looking back, I laugh, but it felt so awful. It felt so awful when it happened. And, you know? And I'm just gonna do all these. Am I getting frame drops? Hold on. That better not be happening in beta Minecraft. I know that beta's on like spaghetti code, but better not. I don't know. Anyways, that got me off of it for like a while, and I realized that it was like an addiction, because it is an addiction. You get addicted to that. And I got over it, and I kept playing on and off, and there was, because, you know, everything before that specific girl was just like whatever, like a fling, or ended like really. Oh no. Oh no. Do not tell me that just. Oh, thank God. My computer just told me let me plug in my, I'm on a laptop. Let me plug it in. Let me plug her in. I'm not gonna be able to see my recording software anymore, but we plug her in. Are we still okay? No, no, please don't let it end like this. I was cooking. Okay. I'm gonna trust that that's gonna, even though I can't see it, I'm gonna trust that it's good. So then I kind of rebounded onto another person after all that happened, but they were like not good. They were like a total narcissist, and it was not good. It was very unhealthy, and it kind of messed me up because I was so desperate to once again feel that sense of connection and belonging. Like I could fit into society, because it was ironic, because I wanted to fit in. I wanted to feel like I was fitting in by having this relationship, but it wasn't like normal, or what you would perceive as normal. Like a person would look at that and be like what a loser. And it's true, that was my loser era. I will say that without any like shame. It's true. All of this, I'll just admit like openly because it's true. And whatever judgments that someone may hear that and have, it's like, yeah, I don't blame you for judging me. Seriously, I wouldn't blame anyone, even if it was a point in my life when I was very like vulnerable because I had lost that sense of that very small and slight sense of belonging I had when I was at school. This all happened when I got right after I got out of school. I was kind of just working, but I was surrounded by like boomers because I was doing an apprenticeship at like this big office. So it wasn't like I was surrounded by young people. I was surrounded by like old heads. Yeah, so So that brings me to what I wanted to actually talk about, which was right because I don't do that anymore. I haven't touched my headset in in God years. I've been sober for years. It's so weird. What the? I was like inside the stairs for a second. Is the things that people will do in pursuit of a sense of connection and belonging. So, one of the things that kept me busy, like not making videos, was the fact that I was moving houses, which, that kind of keeps you busy. Your life gets kind of chaotic. So I didn't, it never occurred to me to like make a video. This never mattered enough to me for me to be like, oh no, I'm falling behind on my videos. Actually, I'm gonna put these back. Right? And I used to live in a pretty big city. Right? And this is a thing that occurs more often in big cities, I think. I mean, not exclusively, but it's that people, especially young people, will try desperately to experience human connection without going through the commitment of really getting to know and connecting someone. And that manifests in the form of like hookup culture. So like hooking up is basically just trying to seek a human connection without really connecting to a person. Because you can hook up with someone, but are you really gonna feel connected to them when you leave the next day and never see again? Are you're gonna leave, you're gonna go home, you're never gonna see them again, and whatever satisfaction you had the night before is gonna be gone by the end of that next day. And you're gonna do it again, 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 like an addiction. You're addicted to an artificial sense of human connection. And it's the same thing as, and keep in mind, I've never done any kind of drugs in my life other than like weed, and that was only when I moved to a state where it was legal. So maybe I'm wrong on this, but but drugs just try to make you feel this artificial sense of like peace of mind and pleasure, and people usually turn to that when their lives kind of go out of whack. And then it becomes an addiction and their body starts like needing it. So but that's where it starts, right? Or you just, oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Or you just do it for fun and then it becomes an addiction. But what I mean to say is that your brain thirsts for human connection in that same way. And I'm not just talking about like hooking up. Okay. It could also be, uh-oh. No, no, why? If only I could have sprinted away, but Ah! your brain just starts like craving it because it feels good to feel like you have it. But you're just gonna want it again. And that applies to like anything. Anything can be addictive. Video games can give you that same feeling. That feeling like you're having fun. Like, oh, this is a good way for me to be using my free time right now. You know? Even though, right, if you play video games all day long, you're just wasting away your life. There's another creeper. I won't even play games with this creeper. I won't even get within 10 feet of you. There we go. Oh, there's a cave here? Oh, I already discovered it. Already discovered it. I need to make this area safer. But I don't just want to build a wall. I don't. Maybe I'll cut down these trees and build like a fenced-in area and maybe try to plant some flowers or something. I don't know. But we need to make this area safer because that's not the first time that I've been jumped by a creeper at the bottom of these stairs. They hide right here and then they blow up the stairs. Okay, let's fix this. I need to go make some stone stairs because they all got blown up. People also go to like nightclubs. At the end of every week, they blow their paycheck at some nightclub and thinking that, oh, I just had a good time. I'm not wasting my free time. I had a good time. But if you do that at the end of every single week and blow your paycheck, then you're just wasting your life away because, and that applies to anything that is a waste of money. Because I think that's a waste. I mean, doing it once isn't a waste of money, but doing it like, I didn't get gravel. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to redo this area anyways. It's fine. It's like excessivity can be a means to waste your life. Right? Even doing something like being in VR chat all day long, because people literally, and these people are hurting on the inside, will spend like dozens of hours at a time in VR chat because it just breaks you. Right? This isn't me trying to vilify VR chat specifically. This is just an example that people will just do whatever they can to escape from their own reality instead of like confront their own life, like what their life is, right? So it's just this vicious cycle. And me, I've always kind of struggled with this sense of loneliness, you know, because I've spent so much time alone. And I am an introverted person, so a lot of the activities, the things I do for fun, are solitary in nature. Things that are hard to do with other people. Even like video games. I play a lot of games, but I usually play single player games. I don't like multiplayer games because they're usually really like try hardy and toxic, and I kind of like to just relax. Like maybe when I was younger, I liked competitive online games, but now I'm like an adult. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't want to do all. I just want to play a game like this. And just relax, man. I don't want to like get even more stressed out playing playing games. It's supposed to be fun. Though I do still get down on some Team Fortress. Like I will get in some Team Fortress, but that's like the most chill shooter. I don't know how you can. I mean, I understand why people play that game competitively because there is a competitive scene in TF2, but I couldn't I couldn't imagine it. But yeah, I think lately since I moved here to this new home where I'm at, right? You know, you move and you leave behind all of the friends that you had, all the connections that you made where you used to live. Though you still have the internet, though these days online interaction doesn't really satisfy me anymore. I think ever since I got my heart broken on VR chat, I always was just, I didn't, online interaction didn't feel good anymore. Like it just, that one thing just tainted it for me. You know, some people are very happy with online, with like having online friendships and relationships, and power to you. But not me, not anymore. I guess my brain has a way of being extremely reactive and recollecting things and having that ruin any enjoyment I could have of it in the future. Like for example, I got drunk like one time ever in my life. I had too much to drink and then I threw up and it was not a good time. I didn't feel good in the morning. Now, if I like so much as smell a hard liquor, I'll gag. I can't even drink it anymore. Like my body will reject it completely. And where did this bowl come from? I don't know. No, I can still drink like beer or something that's like not super high alcohol content, like just light beer or even some dark beers. But anything beyond that, I can't do it. I can't. My body just rejects it. And even worse is what I got drunk on was this rum made in Florida Keys called Devil's Rum, and it's this rum that has a bunch that has like cinnamon in it, so it's like a cinnamony rum. It's delicious. It's really good. Not anymore though. But now if I eat something that's too cinnamony, or I have chai tea which has cinnamon in it, and I just drink it straight up, it makes me feel sick because it reminds my brain of that time. So just so that same thing applies to like online interaction of any kind. Like if my friends want to play games with me and I like get on Discord and we play the game together, I like feel icky. I just feel gross when I play the game with them, and I cannot enjoy myself. And I used to really enjoy playing. My group of friends that I played VR chat with, I didn't just play VR chat with them. We had a Minecraft server, and I would be so excited to get on there. We'd have so much fun. We had like some of the best memories of my life occurred when we played on that server. It was one of those 2 week binge things, but it was fun. Like I still hold on to that fondly. But if I was to do that again, I just wouldn't like it. And it wouldn't just be because, oh, I've already experienced that. Like, because I'll never get tired of this game. I love this game. It's just, it just remind me too much of what I had and what I lost. But also how it felt to lose it. And also how it felt after when I rebounded. It just reminds me of how bad I felt and where I was mentally after. And after that, I didn't really like. I actually got into another. This is some time later. Got into another relationship that I felt really good about. Like I was really, really, really thinking that we were gonna like. 'Cause this was another online thing. I didn't learn my lesson. It was one of those online things. Can I combine? Can you combine? Let's see. No. So this is just junk. This almost broke helmet is just junk. So annoying. I was really feeling good because, there was so much chemistry there. And what game could you imagine that we played a lot of? This one, this game, and then I just ended it. Like, just one day, I just decided I'm just gonna end it because I didn't feel good about having an online relationship. And I think about it, and I'm still conflicted about it to this day because it's like I decided to end it, even though I genuinely like loved her a lot, like a lot, like I cared about her a lot. It was just like, but it just didn't feel good about having an online relationship. It made me feel bad. Cocoa beans. Can I like put that? Oh no. Can I like put that right there real quick? Can you even put this on a tree? Is that even possible? Maybe it has to be an oak tree. Jungle trees aren't in the game yet, so maybe it has to be an oak tree. And I still kind of feel bad about it to this day. And even that was a long time ago. That's way in the past. But yeah. And ever since then, I felt extremely alone. Because ever since then, I stopped pursuing like friendship and relationships over the internet, which I think is a good thing. That's good for me. Except that now I the only connection I go after is real life connection, and I worked so hard because I'm not I get very anxious in social situations, and I tried very very hard to build a social circle after that, I guess, like era, that phase ended, and then I just moved and I lost all that, and that was recently. And I didn't think it was going to do this to me, but it sent me into this spiraling depression. And there are so many times, and it feels so weird that the feeling even came over me, but there were so many times when I wanted to put that headset back on, but I never did. And I'm talking about it like an alcoholic talks about getting over their alcoholism. you know? And I would never know what that experience is like. It's probably so much worse for you than what I went through. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it was like just so hard for me because it wasn't. It never was. But yeah, I mean, that experience just changed me. And now I'm here. And that brings me back full circle to where I was at the start. Because, if we're going to talk about full circle, you know why I'm playing Minecraft beta and not modern Minecraft? Because I used to play modern Minecraft with online friends and my online relationships, and now I can't enjoy modern Minecraft. I can only enjoy beta Minecraft. And I always liked beta Minecraft. I always liked it. It's not like I'm playing this and I feel like I'm forced to because I can't enjoy it any other way. I just, but if we're gonna talk about modern, and I know this for a fact because after I left my old home, can't just press R. I tried to create a realm, and to be fair, I invited a bunch of people, and not all of them were close friends, to come and play, and they were like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll come and play," and none of them did. None of them ended up coming around and joining, which also kind of killed it for me. But I also was just playing it, and I'm like, this doesn't feel good. This isn't fun like it was. And it was the expectation that people were gonna play with me, because I feel like I could do a single player world and have fun. But even then, I I don't feel motivated to build anything epic in a single player world if people aren't gonna see it. Like if I wasn't making a YouTube series out of this playthrough, I would have already ended it. It's like I found diamonds. I won the game. There's no Ender Dragon. I won. I found diamonds. No need to build a lake outpost. Probably. So it's like, but yeah. So now I'm enjoying myself in a way that I have left to enjoy myself that hasn't been ruined yet. I know that sounds like emo as hell, but it's true. It's genuinely true. Yeah, so. But now I will go through this dilemma where I'm stuck between feeling lonely and feeling like I'm alone. Because I still don't have any like real friends here, to be completely honest. And I am way too like it's so hard for me to even muster up the confidence to talk to a person. Anyways, that I've just felt too scared to even try. And it's one of those things, let me get some dirt. I'm gonna get some dirt. It's one of those things where it's like, well, if I tried, I'd probably succeed. And I kind of have this attitude about people and connections where I feel like, oh, I had dirt, but I need more. I'm People are not gonna like I can't most people it's like you're speaking a different language. Most people are like aliens. So ooh. Most people are like aliens. You'll be talking to them and they 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 don't like I we have nothing to talk about. You're nothing like me. We have totally different like passions and interests and aspirations, like utterly different. There's just we have nothing to talk about. So there's no point even trying to be friends with you. And I'm comfortable with that idea that me personally, I wouldn't be able to make friends with just anyone. Most people can't make friends with just anyone. That's unnatural. I think I'm just gonna leave this actually. That's unnatural. Right. So yeah, I kind of just have this attitude where it's like, well, if I really want friends, they will come to me. You know? Like they won't come to me. I'm not just gonna sit there and wait for people to come to me, but like fate, because I genuinely believe in fate. I'm not even afraid to admit that. I believe in fate. Like fate will bring people to me because all the people in my life that have mattered to me the most have been brought to me by fate. I never sought them out. I don't seek people out, you know? It's just been fate doing everything. And it's not like I'm relying on fate. I just believe in it. It's not like an entity that I like pray to or count on. I just exclusively believe in it. And that's it. And fate brings people to me. So I'm fighting this mental battle against my own sort of struggle with loneliness. And it's to struggle against, should I go out there and try to make friends? Or should I let fate do its magic? And I really want to just let fate do its magic. Well, no, I don't want fate to do its magic. I don't want to sit around and wait on fate. Because I don't want to feel like I'm just relying on fate. Because fate's not like the end-all be-all. There is a degree of effort you have to personally put in to get what you want. For everything. For everything. And what I realize in the end is it's the dilemma of being lonely versus being alone. Am I lonely or am I alone? I feel the feeling of loneliness. It's a feeling I recognize very easily. But am I truly lonely? Or is it just because I'm alone? I mean, I do feel lonely. But trying to do something about it, every time I've tried to do something about it in my life, it has only resulted in tragedy and has made me feel even more lonely. So, like, I just shouldn't. I just shouldn't. You know? But it's really hard not to. But then that's kind of irrational thinking. And I know it's irrational thinking. But, you know? People aren't rational. People don't think with their heads. And I don't think with my head all the time. Sometimes I think with my heart. And you shouldn't think with your heart. You should think with your brain. Your brain's for thinking and your heart's for feeling. Don't get it mixed up. Don't mix those things up. Don't do it the other way around. That's not going to be any good. You know? Don't do it the other way around. So it's all just a matter of being lonely versus being alone. What are you? Are you lonely or are you alone? You have to decide. But I couldn't give you a conclusive answer to this dilemma I'm having because I'm kind of still in the middle of going through it. And I kind of recorded this video to give myself an avenue to just talk myself through it while also actually having something to commentate about. Like, you know, yeah, that's okay, let's just sleep. I don't want to deal with moms right now. So if it seems like I don't really have a point, it's because I don't. I don't really have a point to all this. It's just my own personal little dilemma that I'm feeling. And it's not even really a dilemma. I've always had a very unusual way of socializing and fitting into the world itself, like my place in the world. Like that's always kind of been a constant for me. So I'm not too broken up about it. I mean, sometimes, yeah, sometimes I kind of sit here and I'm kind of just not feeling it about it, but and really it's just me thinking about the past and like all the things that I've ever like lost in my life that I valued. Some of the things that I mentioned earlier. Uh, in the end, there is light in the darkness. All right. What about you guys? Do any of you guys like kind of understand where I'm coming from with that? I actually don't have to do a fence right there, but I'm gonna, because it just looks so ugly otherwise. Actually, maybe it'll look cool. Maybe it'll look cool. Hold up. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll like it. Let me cook. I mean, if anyone even watches this video, are any of you guys going through a dilemma like this or have ever experienced anything like this? You know, my life experience hasn't necessarily been difficult, but it's been unique. At least I like to think it's unique. I like to think of it as unique enough to be worthy of its designation as unique. What do you guys think? Does anyone even want to take the time to leave a comment and tell me what they think of any of what I just said? Because honestly, that would interest me so much just to read it, whether you agree or disagree or can relate or not. It would be so interesting just to hear another voice on the subject I just mentioned. I mean, a lot of people battle with loneliness or battle with addictions far worse than VR chat or the internet, social media, video games, all things that I can say confidently that I've been addicted to. Honestly, to an extent, I'm kind of still addicted to the internet. Let's be real here. But, hmm. Anyways, I think I've exhausted this subject of commentary. So let's just talk about this beautiful, this gorgeous fence structure I'm building. It sure don't look like it hold nothing back. Let's see. Can this pig get in? This pig can't get in here. You can't get in here. Yeah, see? It can't get in. It's trying to get in, but it can't. Nobody gets in here without my say so. Let's do like that. Maybe like this. And that should be enough light. And then I think I'm going to do a few more of these glowstone light posts. I have the materials for it, so let's do like... I think this one's... I think that one might need to go, actually. I think that one's actually fine where it is. We're just going to do two more, like, boom, 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 and then a glowstone, like, boom, and like, boom. And then the slab. Return the slab. Return the slab. Okay. And then we'll do another little goofy little glowstone post right here. Should I think that should be enough light. I mean, what am I here to? Because it's not going to connect with the dirt. That's actually one of the things I kind of like about the fences, is that they won't link with any block, like just any block that you place next to it. It's something I actually really like about dirt. Dirt. Yeah, it won't link with dirt. It's not going to like connect to dirt like it's part of the fence. It's annoying, but good at the same time, if that makes any sense. And then I think right here, I'm going to do one last one, and it should look pretty good. And then I should get some bone meal and kind of make this, kind of grass it up a little bit. Maybe have like a tree right here, but maybe on the very edge. Let's have a tree on the very, let's do a birch tree on the very edge. Since I just have it in my inventory, let's just do a birch tree right. If I, do I want to do a birch tree or do I want to do a spruce? A spruce will look more unique, but the birch will fit the theme better of this area, which is generic Minecraft forest. I think I'll just leave it for now and see what the vibes are telling me later on. Hmm. So we need to start now on the tower. I think I'll make it kind of like a stone tower type situation. Okay. I did end up actually getting up for a second. Look, now that you're here, you kind of have this view of the new lands, the new horizons. Maybe after I'm done with this, I'll just do exploring. Maybe that'll be my next kind of video. Will just be exploring. I think I'm gonna flatten this and maybe just make it like a sort of cobblestone platform with the same sort of fence around it, or not fence, but the same sort of log wall that I have right there. I think I have enough logs for that. And I kind of have some ideas about what the sort of outpost itself is going to look like. And then I'm going to have spruce trees all around it as sort of like an outer barrier. Because I think it's really attractive using evergreen trees as a privacy barrier or a wind barrier. It's very attractive to me, like it's a landscaping feature. And I'd like to take some of my real life references and bring them into this game. Okay, that's that done with. And so if I take all this dirt and replace it with cobblestone, it's going to be surrounded by sand and gravel, which for some reason would go extremely hard from my perspective, just because it would kind of look like this was a lush island and it was stripped of life, maybe? Question mark? I'm not really sure. Hmm. I don't know. So much dirt. Just for now, I'm gonna place this, and it's gonna hold all this dirt. And it's getting dark, but there should be enough light. There should be enough lighting around that I shouldn't have to worry about, like, mobs. This should be well lit enough. So this corner that's kind of been chopped out, I'm gonna artificially like build it out, so sure is a good thing there's no phantoms to swoop down on me. You guys like phantoms? Does anyone here like phantoms? Maybe that's the real reason I'm playing beta, because I don't want to deal with phantoms or any of the other like intentionally annoying features. I hate when games add intention like features put in the game specifically just to like annoy you and restrict what you can do in the game. Like just to be annoying. It's just one of those like video game things I don't understand. And if you're gonna about to ask me to like name some examples off the top of my head, I won't do it. I will tell you something and refuse to elaborate further. Sorry, babe. It is what it is. Rules are rules. Rules are rules. I will be playing a game and I will tell you when it's a feature designed to annoy you. Like when it frustrates me. Alright? That's the rules. You'll see me playing a fighting game and I'll be like, this character is in the game just to be as annoying as possible. Or I'll be playing a shooter and I'll be like I'll be playing Team Fortress, I'll be like, that weapon is designed to just annoy people. Like I'll be talking about the Phlogistinator or something. That if you ever played that game, the Phlogistinator, that gun is designed to just be annoying. Or like I don't know, the Natasha for the heavy. That gun is just designed to be annoying. It's just an annoying gun. That kind of thing. But I'll only tell you that if it annoys me. If I'm the one using it, it's like, hey, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. It's fun. You just don't know how to enjoy yourself. It's just a game. Bro, it's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a game, dude. It's just a game. Come on, dude. It's just a game. Come on, dude. It's just a game. No, it's only when I don't like it that it's a bad feature. And that's the rule with any video game. And any person that plays them is that a feature in a video game is only a bad feature if it annoys you, the player. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. And I bet you there's a cave beneath us right now. Because I keep hearing the mobs. Even during the day, I hear the mobs. There's probably a cave. I think once I actually build the building itself, I'm gonna dig like a straight down tunnel and see if I can find that cave. I hear a lot of zombies. Makes you wonder if there's a zombie spawner. So I can build an infinite feather farm. think I want to get into ceramics. Like seriously, seriously get into ceramics, like hand building. I actually am in the middle of taking a community college class, like a community enrichment class on ceramics, and I'm having such a good time. Like, it just feels, it's one of those things you can do, and it'll take hours of your time to make one little thing with hand building. Like if you're making a cup or a bowl or like a flower pot or like a little statue or whatever, it's one of those things that will take hours of your time, but you'll actually feel like you're doing something meaningful because you're creating something, and when you're done with it, when you like glazed it and fired and everything, you've created something that's like that you could actually use or that you could display and that you could pass to the next generation. And that's something that really like matters to me. If you know, having a pastime like where you don't create anything, like playing Minecraft all day, you're not gonna give that to the next generation. Nobody's gonna remember you for being the guy that played Minecraft. And it's not like I have any aspirations of leaving behind some epic legacy like Alexander the Great or something. But at the same time, it's like, we got no mobs on the bridge. Good. Good. Let's see if there's any mobs in this little area up here. I don't know. It just feels, and it's not just that which motivates me. Because, okay, right here looks to be a bit of a weak point. Oh my god! My heart stopped! Oh no. I knew there was another creeper, I just didn't, I was like, would it swim over to the other side, or... Jeez, man. Jeez. I actually, okay, this needs to be improved. Alright, this is getting to little glowstone light posts. Sorry, babe, I can't be tolerating this lack of light at the end of the bridge. I will not put up with this. I will not abide by it. I will not abide by it. And now I can't see the dark spots anymore. But I don't see any mobs like over here. I think this is good. And even if it wasn't good, there's no like sight. If I'm walking here, there's no sight line. They can't see me. So, shouldn't be a problem. I think I'm going to do that at the end of the bridge as well. Okay. But I need more cobblestone. So let's go. Thankfully, I was strip mining and got plenty of cobblestone. Actually, I only got that much more cobblestone. So maybe not. Maybe I don't have plenty of cobblestone. I also think I spent a lot of time off camera cutting down trees, which helped with the wood situation. That's why I got so much wood. I just don't like cutting down trees as much as I like digging. It's just not as fun. So I'm always short on wood. When I play this game, I'm always short on wood. To the point where I'm making like stone everything. Towers out of stone, houses out of stone, whatever. I'd think, oh, let's make a statue. A stone statue. That won't require any wood. Because I have none. And I'm not about to go get some. Because it just doesn't feel as good. Like, I guess really, like, you know, you kind of have to engage your brain a little bit, a tiny little bit to cut down trees in this game, but digging is just holding down the mouse button and digging a 2x1 tunnel. And that's how you mine. And really repetitive activities. I've said this already, but it gives me like this zen. I'm in this state of zen. Right? So, like for instance, one thing I used to do where I used to live, my family lived on land and we had two pear trees. Had an apricot tree too, but it got blown over by a rainstorm. I cried when it happened. But we had this pear tree, and it was a fully mature, established, gorgeous pear tree. And every year it would give us like hundreds of pears. You know, more than you could ever possibly eat. And I would, you know, try my best. I'd eat so many of them straight up. I'd make like pear cobblers, pear this, pear that, try and get through these pears because I felt so bad just seeing the pears like rot away, knowing that there are people out there that are like starving, and meanwhile there's these pears sitting on the ground. That's a hang up I've gotten over now. As I got, you know, right? The whole thing with like world hunger is really just the fact that the countries that are hungry don't have the infrastructure to produce enough food. It's not a matter of there not being enough food. It's just a matter of like countries that are hungry are either going through some sort of conflict, like a war that's just killing their infrastructure that they probably used to have before the war started, or it's like just a food thing. Not a food, or it's just an underdeveloped country that's overpopulated. I guess I'll just do like that, and say, oops. I know I'm gonna have to get some more wood. I'm not sure I have enough logs to do this, what I'm about to do. I'm really not sure. Right, so what I would do is I would gather up like dozens of those pears, and then I would cut them. I'd take them all, and I would cut them into tiny little slices. And we had a dehumidifier, a dehydrator. We gave it away. And I would cut them into little slices, and it would take me hours. I would spend hours doing it, and then dehumidify them to make them into little pear chips, like unseasoned. And I would dip them in lemon juice or lime juice so they didn't brown up. And then I would stick them in a dehumidifier and just dehumidify the pears. And it took me hours, but it felt so like peaceful. That kind of thing, just I felt so at peace while I was doing it. Actually, you know what? I'm surprised how far these logs took me. Okay, I just need to get a few more. The problem's gonna be the stone slabs. Let's see, can I? What the? No, that's cobblestone. Stone slab, stone slab. Oh. But I have smooth stone. I know I have like a stockpile of smooth stone. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. It's that and I get that same feeling of like zen when I'm just strip mining in this game. Like if you ever catch me in a Well, okay, that's not true. If it's multiplayer, the dynamic shifts. But if it's single player and I'm playing this game, I'm just mining, even if I don't have to. It's just mining, 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 because I love it. It just puts me at peace. Any game that has mining, heck, I it sounds so goofy, but I even play like Roblox, and I play those mining games in Roblox. You guys know, if you guys have ever played Roblox, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say mining game. They're block like games like Minecraft, but you're mining, and and it focuses exclusively mining, and it's like a tycoon game. And if you've played Roblox, you know what I mean when I say tycoon game, where you have to, you have to like buy like a better pickaxe, or, or like craft a better pickaxe with the ores you find or whatever. And I eat those up. I eat those games up. Genuinely, I eat them up for lunch. Love them. I love that style of game where I can just put on some music and just sit there and just mine for hours and hours and hours. Any game that's about mining, literally, if you have a game and one of the core mechanics is mining, I am all over that. Okay, this looks goofy off from far away. Looks so stupid from far away. What have I done? It looks so stupid. Wait, how does it look from? Oh, I'm rethinking my choices. Also, I need to get some food. I need to get some. I have food. I don't need to go kill some pigs. I need to go get some food. Some raw meat. Let's get this. I feel so stupid crafting like that. Oh, I add 4 more right here, ready to go. Oh, that's pork. It looks like beef. Oh, I can't put it back now. It's fine. Hmm. All right. And after I build the this sort of foundation, let's see how it looks from up here, from the above the clouds tower as well. Let's see. I mean, it's gonna have that beta charm. That's what it's gonna have. It's gonna have that Minecraft beta charm. I'm not too concerned about it looking ugly by the standards of modern Minecraft because it's gonna have that beta charm, like knowing that it was built with a limited supply, and I really wish. Hold on. Can I turn these off? I Max FPS. Um, there we go. Fast, fancy, Alright, let's see. Is that gonna turn off the clouds? This adds to the experience. I remember I actually turned off the uh the like smooth lighting to add to the experience, and this adds to it even more. All right, that gets rid of the clouds. Yes, this adds to it. Now it feels right. This feels good. As the sun goes down. Slow rendering too. Okay, my render distance is far. Yeah, I don't want tiny. Even though tiny has its own charm, I gotta wait for it to render again. It'll look better. It'll look better. It'll look better. It's fine. Once it's done, it'll look nicer. You know, this would be where I would build my beacon if that was a thing. I would build my beacon right there. Yeah. Hmm. I can sit and quietly think another time. There's science to be done. Let's see, just to be sure. Yeah, I have 11 diamonds. Because my tools are getting low, you know. Okay, that's the second time this episode I've heard a cave sounds come from the inside of this house. It's a little unnerving, if I have to be honest. It's making me wonder if the place is haunted. Making me wonder if the place is haunted. Alright, well, I've been recording for an hour 40 now. Um, Pretty soon I'm gonna have to hop off for, I'll see you guys again in another like 6 months. Oh, did I not get more logs? Ah, let's go get some more logs. Let's go get some more logs. Let's go get some more logs. No, I almost walked off the edge. Sorry, my computer just told me my battery is running low. I have this really weird thing, and it made Minecraft not full screen, which is why the screen is black right now. But it should be back right now. I hope it's back. I can't see my other monitor, which is my laptop screen, because I have a monitor plugged into it. But I can see it if I unplug it. If I unplug my laptop, I can see it. So right now I can't see my recording software. So I don't even know if it's recording right now. I'm just praying. So I have to unplug it to see. It's the weirdest, is the most bizarre thing. Seriously. Get out of my lawn. Doesn't even give me. I don't need to murder any pigs. You know, I'm a friend to the animals. I don't kill any more than I have to. But, I haven't taken any damage yet. Logs. Logs. That's all I have left. I might, you know what? And it might look nice to do it out of the birch logs. Is 16 gonna be enough here? Let's make sure I have enough. Let's make sure I got enough. And I haven't forgotten that that cobblestone pillar marks the location of a skeleton spawner that I very much intend on turning into a skeleton farm. A very primitive skeleton farm. Because that is actually useful. That'll give me arrows and bones. You know, arrows, like I don't already have like plenty of arrows. Also, it won't give me XP. But that's fine. Who needs enchanting? Enchanting's cringe and overpowered. Also it give me bones for farming, which is like totally not important in beta when passive mobs respawn and give you better food anyways. You know what I'm surprised? Speaking of that, you know what I am so surprised that they have not added to Minecraft yet is when you craft bread using 3 wheat, it doesn't give you bread dough, and then you got to put it in a furnace to cook it. Like that would just be one of those things that I would expect them to alter. You don't just take three like bundles of wheat, put it on a table, slap it, and it's bread. That oh, I forgot. We can turn on the aesthetics. Okay, let's play with the aesthetic on for a bit. That Herobrine aesthetic. Because you know it's when you turn your render distance to tiny when his spawn parameter toggles on. We're gonna see him, right? He's gonna be standing right there. Watch. I'm gonna be like so absorbed in this, and then he's gonna appear. Okay. So the thing is, I want to add some little glowstone spots. I don't know if I want to use, I might actually take birch logs. I might do birch logs and do like here and make the pillar a birch pillar. And then do glowstone on top. Hmm. 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 But before I do that, I have to like kind of establish the area spots that are going to be glowstone. So let's say like that. The very end here. Oh, that's fine. No. You see how hard it'd be for a mob to get up here? For a mog come up here and mog me? Because I have a very strong fear of being mogged by a genetically superior man. It's one of those like primal fears that, you know, exist in the minds of all men. Is just the dread that like a genetically superior man will appear and mog you. I'm sorry, I've been exposing myself to way too much brain rot. I'm really sorry, guys. I, I'm really sorry about that. I might change this. I might change this. I might come back later. I don't. There's not enough of a view now, and I'm not even gonna have enough glowstone. I'm gonna have to go mine some more. Eh, this is the kind of thing that like a 12-year-old would think was hard, but not me. This is yeah. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know, man. Hmm. Just it just doesn't feel the vibe. The vibe's off. When the vibe's off, the vibe's off. I can't. I'm gonna change this. What time is it? I got time. I got time. I'm gonna get rid of this. And the worst part is that I'm probably gonna have to get rid of the glowstone too, and go mine some more, which isn't a big deal. Okay, break all this, and I'm probably just gonna do not fence. Fence won't work, but stone slabs. And still, if there were any mobs on there, they wouldn't be able to get in. And I'm gonna, make sure that mobs don't spawn down there because safety matters a lot more in beta. You build bases, especially in like beta and alpha, you build bases and you build them to be secure, to be safe places for you to survive, and not just to look pretty. These kids these days in their modern Minecraft, they don't know. They don't know the struggle. They don't know what it's like. I didn't even start playing in beta. I started playing in 1.6. Still though, that was fucking forever ago. God damn. But okay. Get all the wood I missed because I don't want to go cut more. And yeah, we're gonna replace the stone slabs. Just do it like this. Hello, Brian. I was really excited this morning because one of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers, Calvin, uploaded season 3, episode 1 of From the Fog. I tried to get my mom to watch it with me, but she doesn't like this game. She says she doesn't like the art style. But I was excited. Oh, is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? I'm looking out my window right now. Oh, I think our guests are over. Okay, okay. I gotta go. I gotta go. But next episode, if I make another, I probably will. I'll make another episode. I like to get back into this. I will do more work on this, and I will actually finish this outpost, and then probably just go exploring my surroundings because I'm kind of gonna be tired of building. Either that or go mining again, even though I don't need to. I don't really need to. I mine a lot off camera. So yeah, we will come back. And thank you guys very much for joining me. I really appreciate every single person who clicked on this video or any of my previous videos. I didn't expect to get any views, so the fact that I got like 3 for a video really means a lot to me. So thank you guys for watching, and especially considering how little effort, the consciously small amount of effort I put into these. Uh, yeah, it really means a lot to me, everyone who watches this video in any of my videos. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.